A decade has passed since Jason Bourne, a former CIA assassin, exposed the agency's Blackbear program and vanished into obscurity. No longer haunted by amnesia, Bourne has pieced together his past, but the scars remain. Living on the fringes of society, he survives by competing in illegal underground fights, a shadow of the man he once was. However, even as he tries to bury his past, forces within the CIA are about to pull him back into the deadly world he sought to escape. In Reykjavik, Nicky Parsons, a former Treadstone insider and Bourne's ally from his earlier days, takes a dangerous gamble. Partnering with a hacktivist group led by Christian Dessau, she breaches the CIA's servers, uncovering damning evidence of new Black Ops programs and Bourne's ties to the agency. Among the files, she discovers secrets about Bourne's recruitment and his father's involvement in the infamous Treadstone program. Realizing the implications, Nicky decides to find Bourne and deliver this critical information. However, her actions do not go unnoticed. The CIA's cyber ops chief, Heather Lee, detects the breach, and CIA Director Robert Dewey orders a swift and ruthless response. Dewey activates the asset, a skilled assassin with a personal vendetta against Bourne, to eliminate both Parsons and Bourne before the truth can surface. In Athens, amid the chaos of violent anti-government protests, Nicky and Bourne meet for the first time in years. She shares what she's learned, including details of a new CIA program called Iron Hand, an even more invasive and sinister evolution of Treadstone. However, their reunion is cut short as the CIA closes in. In a gripping chase through the streets of Athens, Bourne uses his unparalleled skills to evade the agents, but tragedy strikes when the asset finds them. Nicky is fatally shot, but not before passing Bourne a key to a locker containing the stolen files. Her death reignites Bourne's determination to uncover the truth and seek justice for those who have been used and discarded by the system. Bourne's quest takes him to Berlin, where he decrypts the files with Dassault's help. The revelations are devastating. Bourne learns that his father, Richard Webb, was not just involved in Treadstone but was the program's architect. Moreover, Webb opposed his son's recruitment and tried to protect him from the CIA. This resistance ultimately led to Richard's murder, orchestrated by Dewey, who staged it as a terrorist attack to manipulate Bourne into joining the agency. Before Bourne can process the betrayal, the CIA tracks his location, leading to a brutal confrontation in which Dessau is killed, and the files are destroyed. Bourne narrowly escapes but is left with more questions than answers. In London, Bourne tracks down Malcolm Smith, a former Treadstone operative. During a tense confrontation, Smith confirms that Bourne's father was killed on Dewey's orders to ensure his recruitment into the CIA. Before Bourne can act, the asset intervenes, killing Smith and forcing Bourne into another daring escape. Meanwhile, Heather Lee begins to question Dewey's methods and sees Bourne not as a threat but as a potential ally. She convinces Dewey to let her approach Bourne, hoping to bring him back to the agency, but Dewey has other plans. Secretly, he orders the asset to eliminate both Lee and Bourne, viewing them as liabilities to his vision of a resurrected CIA. The final act unfolds in Las Vegas at a high-profile tech convention. Aaron Kahlur, the CEO of the social media platform Deep Dream, is locked in a public debate with Dewey over privacy rights. Unknown to the public, Kahlur's company is secretly funded by the CIA, with plans to integrate its surveillance capabilities into Iron Hand. However, Kahlur has grown wary of Dewey's intentions and is reluctant to hand over full control. Fearing that Kahlur will expose the connection, Dewey orders his assassination. Bourne arrives just in time to stop the hit, leading to a high-stakes confrontation in Dewey's suite. Dewey tries to manipulate Bourne by appealing to his patriotism, but Bourne sees through the ploy. A firefight ensues, leaving Dewey and his team dead, thanks to an unexpected assist from Heather Lee. With Dewey gone, Bourne turns his attention to the asset, leading to a gripping chase and a brutal showdown in the streets and sewers of Las Vegas. In the end, Bourne kills the asset, finally avenging the betrayals that have haunted him. In the aftermath, Heather Lee positions herself as a reformist within the CIA, convincing higher-ups that she can modernize the agency while covertly planning to manipulate Bourne into compliance, or eliminate him if necessary. However, Bourne, ever the survivor, stays one step ahead. He leaves Lee a recording of her conversation with her superiors, exposing her duplicity before disappearing once again into the shadows. Jason Bourne explores themes of identity, betrayal, and the misuse of power in an age of surveillance and manipulation. It highlights the personal cost of institutional corruption and the lengths to which individuals will go to uncover the truth. Jason Bourne's journey is both a fight for justice and a quest for self-determination, as he battles not only external enemies but also the system that shaped him. As always, Bourne remains an enigma, a man haunted by his past but determined to forge his own future.